Hello, it's Blight here, Taku here, and well, if you're wondering why the title of this video is as it is, well, because by the time I've processed and uploaded it, I would know the answer, but I'm not sure if I've made a grave mistake, not in buying this case, but in buying B-grade clearance, because Overclockers UK does also do clearance stuff, which is normally goods that either have something missing or just have damaged packaging, or a mixture of above, all the above. And this, which is the Kolink Refractor MIDI tower case, which is going to be the replacement for that, although she's probably not going to be in here much longer after what she did this morning. But enough of that. Yeah, that is going to be that replacement. But I'm just hoping, because I've actually looked, and while it looks like they've actually put another load of tape on, it does not appear to have been originally tampered with. Apart from this, the only damage is this bit of tape here, which has been cut, and this dent in the box, and some of this scuffing here. I am just hoping that if those, well, if I'm missing accessories, then that's a bad thing. If the case is fine, which I think it is, and it's got everything, and the only problems were the damage to the box, then I succeeded in getting a case that is normally about £40 for £23. However, I will only be opening this on camera to check the contents, because, as I will explain later, I can't exactly do a part swap straight away. Alright, so that's one. That's two, and alright. Alright. We've got yep. Alright. And let us have a look. Alright. Well, the dent wouldn't have damaged the case, so that's awesome. So I will stop recording for a second, and I'll get the case out of the box. And we're back, and it looks like everything is present and correct, because we have mounting hardware, we have a slot bracket. I haven't got a clue what this is. It might actually be another drive sled, but the only problem is we only have 2 drive sleds. Although I think this might have only ever come with 2 drive sleds in the box. So got spare thumb screws for side panels. Well, looks to be intact, including its free included 120mm fans, which I will not be keeping because they're Molex powered, and they would have no fan controls. So yeah, it looks like everything is intact, although it looks like we've only got 2 mounting brackets for the 5 1/4, because there are 3 available drive bays. But there's no worries because, well, they at least leave holes for screws. Yeah, the top here we've got, the thing can't even focus, we have power and hard drive activity LEDs. We have 2 USB 2 and 2 USB 3, power, reset and fan controls, because this case, yeah, because this is all tied up, has, or should have, fan control headers hidden around here somewhere. But anywho, this is the reason why this is only an open and check instead of a full part swap, because this is a bottom mounted power supply and the EVGA 450B that's in there wouldn't be able to reach the 4-pin and 24-pin 4-pin connectors. That would be up here. So it would require a little bit more, a few more parts before I can actually sort everything out and get the swap underway. Right, well, this does actually look to be complete because I've examined everything. I was wrong about these being for fan control because there's nothing underneath that could be wired to them, and the only wires are for the 2 LEDs, the USB ports, the headphone and microphone ports, and the reset and power switches. I should actually get this. What this is, considering that says front and that says back, I actually think that this is a 5 1/4 to 3 1/2 bay adapter, and it also has screw markings, probably for smaller hard drives. So this might be able to slip into a 3 1/4 bay, the 5 1/4 bay, and give both 3 1/2 and 2 1/2 inch bays. Because if I remember from the original pictures, even though we have all of this drive space, it only ever comes with 2 drive sleds. But the good thing, and also what I am going to need is to buy power extension cables to be able to wire up the power supply to the motherboard once I get everything done. But I will be getting those special order. And also I need to replace these and these 2 fans at the front, because I am not running the fans full blast on Molex connectors. Yeah. The good thing is we got a full bag of parts and the old slot bracket cover. So yep, this, well, for the moment, is going back in its bag, back in its polyethylene holdings, and back into its box. So what I will do is I will link to the original product page for this, and I will also link to 2 other cases at the same value, the Octagon and the Luminosity. And I'll also link to the B grade page for the Octagon, because overclockers have, I think, 3, when I last checked, in stock in B grade. So yeah, this is a brief unboxing and check over for the Kolink Refractor. And this is Blighty Otaku signing off. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Spinny spinny. A little bit of a bonus before I actually pack this up. But the only reason why I went for this case in a B grade state instead of my original case, which was the Luminosity, is because this case can actually support 170mm CPU coolers. And the cooler I actually wanted to use, which is the Cooler Master, I think it's the Cooler Master HyperX LED. I'll put it in the video description as well. But that is 160mm, if I remember correctly. And the Luminosity has a maximum CPU cooler height of 155mm, which means I couldn't have used it, even though I could have done a hack job with another cooler. But, well, I saved myself some money. I got myself a decent, well, hopefully a decent case, and yeah, hopefully within the next month or so I should be putting the parts from that into this.